Welcome to your channel, Generous, Gracious, and Gallant. I'm Dr. Ghosh, and I'm back today with another very transformational and motivational video for all of you. Friends, in the previous video which I've shared with you on the channel, I had committed to you that I will be coming out with another very inspirational story about Jodha Bai, the Mughal Hindu Empress, and her ships. The previous video was also about Jodha Bai and her ship, the Rahimi, and how Jodha Bai, the Empress, Queen of Mughal Emperor Akbar, the mother of Mughal Emperor Jahangir, and the grandmother of Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, was responsible, thanks to the Portuguese, trying to capture her ship, the Rahimi, for moving the Portuguese out of India. And in the same video, I had committed to you that I'll be bringing subsequently about another very famous ship owned by Jodha Bai, the Ganj-i-Sawai. This ship was ordered by Jodha Bai, or as she was known as in the Mughal court as Mariam ul Zamani, because she was the favorite queen of Mughal Emperor Akbar, the mother of Mughal Emperor Jahangir, and the grandmother of Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. She was very independent, smart, and did not depend on her husband, children, and grandchildren for any financial support. She was a motivational lady who believed in empowerment much before the concept was even thought by the Western world. She was among the four most powerful ladies in Mughal Emperor Jahangir's court and the most powerful lady in Emperor Akbar's court. She relied on trading to have her income of her own and was an enigma, an embodiment of empowerment for other Mughal ladies in the court. Her first ship, which she used for trading, the Rahimi, was burnt in Goa harbor unfortunately by accident, and then she ordered the construction of the second ship, Ganj-i-Sawai, which also means exceeding treasure. It was armed. Having learned her lesson that foreign powers could attack her ships, she armed this ship with 42 plus cannons, and it was launched in 1660 AD. Its maiden voyage was in 1617 AD, and it was in service till 1695. Its tonnage was 2,200 tons, was of length of 170 feet, height of 140 feet, and depth of 36 feet. It was much more powerful, bigger, and better than the earlier ship of Jodha Bai. It had 62 guns and cannons on its deck and was manned by 400 musket armed men. This was used for trading cotton, Arabia, gold, silver, go to Europe and Egypt, Arabian countries, and trade these and get back gold, silver, and treasure for the Mughal emperors. Though it was armed and also carried hajis or pilgrims to Arabia, it came to the notice of multiple pirates because it was carrying treasure. In 1695, Henry Avery, a pirate who had a 46-gun frigate Fancy in his control, teamed up with other pirates to capture this Ganj-i-Sawai treasure ship of the Mughals. Please remember, this was the ship of Jodha Bai, who was very, very powerful. Henry Avery decided to pursue this ship in the Mandap Straits along with five other pirate ships and captains. They were Thomas Stew, who had a 8-gun, 46-man sloop of war called as Amity; Richard Want, who commanded the pirate ship Dolphin; Joseph Faro, who commanded the pirate ship Portsmouth Adventurer; Thomas Wake, who was another very big pirate who commanded the pirate ship Susannah; and William Mays, who commanded the pirate ship Pearl. All these five pirate captains and their ships decided to attack the Mughal Emperor's favorite ship of Jodha Bai called as Ganj-i-Sawai. Now, Ganj-i-Sawai was by herself also not a small ship. She carried 62 cannons and 500 armed men. But when Ganj-i-Sawai was returning with a 25 ship convoy, that is when these five pirate ships attacked. All the ships, 25 plus ships of the Mughal convoy were attacked, but 23 ships managed to get away, and who was doing guarding the back when these ships were fleeing was the Ganj-i-Sawai and the escort Fateh Muhammed en route to Surat by the Mandap Straits. That is when these five pirate captains and the ships decided to attack these two ships. Henry Avery, who had a 46-gun frigate, attacked the Ganj-i-Sawai. This was the second attack, and the Ganj-i-Sawai's men had earlier been attacked by Thomas Stew with his 8-gun, 46-man sloop of war Amity, and the pirate captain Thomas Stew was killed. But it was weakened by the battle, and ultimately the escort ship Fateh Muhammad, which was escorting Ganj-i-Sawai, surrendered. Upon the surrender, all the men on the Fateh Muhammad, the Mughal men on the Fateh Muhammad, were slaughtered, and a 40,000 pound treasure was taken over by the pirates, namely Henry Avery, Richard Want, Joseph Faro, Thomas Wake, William Mays. However, please remember that Thomas Tew was killed in this battle. Now, Henry Avery decided to further increase his stakes by taking over the Ganj-i-Sawai and pursuing her. He knew that if a small ship like Fateh Muhammad, which was her escort, had so much treasure, then he dreamt of the treasure on the Ganj-i-Sawai. He pursued the Ganj-i-Sawai with the other five pirate ships, but he was able to catch up with it only when the Ganj-i-Sawai was only 8 days out of Surat. It was a fearsome opponent. It had 400 armed guards and 62 guns, as shared with you earlier. It was carrying the treasure and pilgrims back. Remember, it had visited Arabia, Europe, and now had having trade. All its goods was filled with treasure, gold and silver coins. Henry Avery drew alongside her and shot his cannons on Ganj-i-Sawai's mainmast, and then, with 113 pirates, boarded the ship Ganj-i-Sawai and overpowered the men on it. He undertook horrible torture, murder, and other means of torturing the soldiers of the Mughal Empire and the Haji passengers to get the whereabouts of the treasure. And he succeeded by using torture, and he was able to get back from the Ganj-i-Sawai 4 lakh pounds worth of treasure. However, this was an unforgivable act on his part. As you will know subsequently, the other five captains requested Henry Avery to carry the treasure on his own ship so as to ensure its safety. But Henry Avery was a treacherous man and he duped the other pirate captains also and fled away in the night. All the other pirates were left empty. The only one who came out as a winner in this theft was Henry Avery, who was commanding his ship, the 46-gun frigate Fancy. When this reached the news and ears of the Mughal Emperor Jahangir, Jodha Bai, as she was called as the Empress, Mariam ul Zamani, the wife of Akbar, the queen of Akbar, the mother of Jahangir and the grandmother of Shah Jahan, she was furious and she wanted Henry Avery caught. Henry Avery was captured and along with 6 of his crew members and hanged to death. The Englishman had no say despite he being an English pirate because the Mughal Emperor Jahangir was all powerful. The Englishman also paid the Mughal Emperor Jahangir and his mother Jodha Bai, or as she was known in the Mughal court, Mariam ul Zamani, a compensation of 4 lakh pounds to recover from this mistake. This incident was the first recorded global manhunt for a pirate. This was the first recorded global manhunt in history. And this global manhunt resulted in the pirate Henry Avery being executed and the British paying 4 lakh pounds as compensation to the Mughal Emperor Jahangir and Jodha Bai. The Mughal Emperor Jodha Bai Mughal Empress Jodha Bai got 4 lakh pounds. She was successful in getting Henry Avery executed and the Englishman trading rights curbed. Truly amazing story of Jodha Bai and her powerful ship, the Ganj-i-Sawai. Friends, I request you once again, kindly subscribe to the channel Generous, Gracious and Gallant and also share these videos with your friends and family. I will be back with another very amazing transformational video on your favorite channel, Generous, Gracious and Gallant. Till we meet again, good luck, all the best, stay safe.